She became Princess Leia at 19 and spent the rest of her life trying to escape the metal bikini. But behind Carrie Fisher's sharp wit and fearless honesty lay a secret she hid from everyone during the making of the biggest film franchise in history. What happened on the set of Star Wars would haunt her for 40 years, and the truth was far darker than anyone imagined. Born in 1956 into Hollywood royalty, Carrie Fisher never had a chance at normal. Her mother was Debbie Reynolds, America's sweetheart. Her father was Eddie Fisher, the crooner who left Debbie for Elizabeth Taylor in one of Hollywood's most explosive scandals. Carrie was 15 months old when her world shattered. She grew up watching her mother rebuild from public humiliation, while her father disappeared into addiction and neglect. The lesson was clear: fame devours everything. Carrie absorbed it all: the pain, the performance, the cost of living in the spotlight. She dropped out of high school to act in her mother's Broadway show. At 17, she appeared in Shampoo alongside Warren Beatty. Then came the audition that would define and destroy her in equal measure. George Lucas cast her as Princess Leia in 1976. Carrie was 19, brilliant, insecure, and completely unprepared for what would follow. During filming, she began an affair with Harrison Ford, who was married and 14 years older. The secret relationship was intoxicating and agonizing. Ford wouldn't leave his wife. Carrie was drowning. But there was something else happening, something she couldn't name yet. The pressure of the role, the isolation of shooting in England, the constant anxiety. Carrie began using cocaine to cope. What started as recreational use during filming spiraled rapidly. By the time Star Wars became a global phenomenon in 1977, Carrie was already trapped. She was famous beyond comprehension, recognized everywhere but utterly alone. The drugs got harder. The episodes got stranger. Then came the diagnosis that explained everything. In 1985, at 29, Carrie was diagnosed with bipolar disorder. The manic episodes, the crushing depressions, the erratic behavior everyone attributed to Hollywood excess. It was a chemical reality she'd been battling her entire adult life. The revelation was devastating and liberating. But Hollywood doesn't forgive mental illness. Roles dried up. Studios saw her as unreliable, damaged. Carrie watched her career evaporate while fighting to stay alive. She entered rehab repeatedly. She attempted suicide. She survived through brutal honesty, turning her pain into art through her semi-autobiographical novel Postcards from the Edge in 1987. Carrie spent her final decades as something more valuable than a princess, a truth-teller. She spoke openly about addiction, mental illness, and the impossible standards Hollywood places on women. She became a script doctor, fixing broken screenplays behind the scenes. She never escaped Leia's shadow, returning for the Star Wars sequels, but she made peace with it. When Carrie died suddenly in December 2016 at 60, the world mourned not just Princess Leia, but a warrior who fought her demons publicly so others wouldn't fight alone. Her legacy isn't perfection. It's survival with humor, grace, and unflinching honesty.